What's up, you all? Ghostface officially debuts their gameplay right here on Kombat Cast. We're going to look at the movesets, break it down a little bit, give some opinions, and make sure you drop your thoughts also. Hit us up, man. Let's get it.
Times 2, there's been 3, and in this game there's actually 3. There's the original Ghostface killer from the movies. He's been transported to Liu Kang's timeline. He doesn't have his partner. He decides to recruit two members of the Black Dragon clan to help him out. And they are the alternate Ghostface.
So there is a lot of lore.
He's kind of a character that's like almost 3 characters in one. And that involves
rightfully
zoning moves, some really strong grappling moves.
Who's under the mask?
Extenders, moves that hit the opponent from behind, long-range command grabs, all kind of neat options, all tied to his ability to work together and to switch in and out.
Of course, multiple recruits.
Right. All right.
I like it.
You want to take a look?
So let's go in. Let's start with the original Ghostface killer, the default, the one that you're going to play as. Let's see how he works.
Okay.
All right. So before we get any kind of swapping, let's go over the default Ghostface that you start with. The Woodsboro slasher. He's been moved to this timeline. He's ready to get some new, fresh victims, and let's check it out. As you can imagine, he fights with a knife, which means a lot of his attacks are pretty quick and have real
rightfully
good range.
so. We're not expecting high-end martial arts.
He's got a little low attack version there. This is one of my favorites. Psycho stabs, just 4-4-4. It's super fun to do.
That's 4-4-4.
One of his best normals is his forward 2. It's like a quick advancing mid.
Nice range.
Exactly.
In the nooch.
You can you can hit confirm into special moves. It's kind of like his main footsies tool.
I wonder if Ghostface is gonna be high execution.
His back 3 is a very quick mid. You can go into
like
his drop
Sub-Zero
kick, which is also his sweep. His uppercut is, you know, a huge range because of his knife. And then lastly, I'd love to show forward 4, which is this combo starter.
Wow.
And he can also do it from the
I'm not gonna lie, that's fire.
2-2, 1+3, and he yanks him over.
Wow. Okay.
So a pretty basic
swole
set of
Ghostface
normals that have long range. You know, not a lot of tricks and traps.
Not as goofy right
really,
now.
Fancy stuff, but you know,
but that's
pretty
coming.
Good speed. Yeah. But his normals are pretty easy to understand. They're pretty straightforward. So let's go into his special moves. And again, these are the special moves that, you know, when you first go into the match, he's going to have these moves.
Stop kicking him.
Let's start with his command grab, Father Death. It goes into this brutal animation. You can hold back to throw them in the opposite direction.
I love the little orchestra sound in the back.
Yes, it could. Yes, it certainly could.
Oh.
God, that end there, let's watch that again. The way, like the struggle to have it go all the way through. He is a nasty, violent character. He also has this dive move.
Just so aesthetically sick looking.
It's down forward 4, and then he starts falling on the ground. And from there, he has
the Rambo.
A quick slash
Just call
attack.
it the Rambo. That's exactly what it is.
This toe stab.
Well, Rambo for sure, but we're definitely gonna call it the ultimate Serena evaser.
Which I
if you want to get away
love.
from Serena, gentlemen.
And that has an enhanced version where for 2 bars you can actually
so
sick.
And the EX version of the down for the dive has armor. That's his only armored move besides his fatal blow.
So you can take a move, lay on the ground,
and then go into the options, right? And he can also crawl forward, as you saw in the trailer, or stand back up. Another move I like to show, and
it looks funny. Ghostface
by far my favorite animation, maybe in the whole game. I think this animation perfectly captures the character. Down forward 3, a command ride.
Wow.
Which you then have multiple options to do. So you can do this quick slice, which is like your fastest option.
Command run with the dive is hilariously Ghostface.
Which is a little bit slower. And he can do the dive from it.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That's
and
definitely
he can actually
Ghostface.
do his command grab from it.
Wow, that's like the Running Man from Terminator.
Like a horror character.
You're gonna have a ton of mix-ups with that.
It's terrifying when he's running at you because of the options.
Exactly, right. You want to block because of the quick attacks. But if you're blocking, you can go into the Father Death grab.
Oh man, this character's gonna be cheap as fuck with that.
He can go into the dive. He also has an enhanced version of the run, which gives him enhanced version of the moves from it. For example, it's an honor.
Dope.
And then an enhanced version of this And he can do a double enhanced of enhanced run into the enhanced dive. I think one thing you'll notice here with Ghostface is he takes a lot of meter to do his most effective moves. So he's very versatile, very good combos, pretty good mix-ups, good grabs and all that.
That's
but he's
so
very
cool,
meter
man.
hungry.
Okay,
So when
makes
you said
sense.
like, master, has a lot of tricks.
Right.
Still got to keep that in mind.
Yeah, one of the consequences is you're going to be wanting to look at your meter management. Then he has another special move, the backstage pass. So what happens is he leaves the screen and comes
Teleport.
back around.
That's so
Because
sick.
Just when you think you've, escaped him.
Wonder
he somehow
what cameo's really gonna
just,
make
like,
Ghostface
The
though.
start of the run is
This
hilarious.
move has
The
a couple of
animation.
options.
Yeah, that is
You
funny.
can hold back, and it'll actually just come back around.
Yeet.
Wow.
That's
or you can
dope.
hold the button, and he won't
Looks like different
do the attack
people,
when he
right?
comes
No?
around.
Is it different people
So
right
you
now?
can, like, the
Like the way it
classic
was?
thing of the no
The animations are so
They're
good.
staggered like a deer in headlights, and you throw them, or whatever.
Yeet.
And finally,
That
the
drop
last
kick
kinda,
is sending me,
default
dog.
move he
Hell
has
nah, I look like
is
Sub-Zero.
Phone call, where he pulls out this 90s phone.
Oh,
and then
yes!
Ghostface pops up from behind, slashes them in the back.
The brick
Phone
phone,
a
I love
friend.
it.
It's
That's the
amazing.
lawyer phone right
And
there.
this also has a couple of different versions. He can actually hold it, and the killer will wait. And you can
He's
either
just
let him
creeping.
go, or
Phone a friend.
you can do the slash.
That's
You
dope.
can hold it, and then do an uppercut to do
Oh,
a combo,
launch.
or another one of these amazing animations. You can EX it, and the move transforms into a command grab.
No shot.
There it is. Wow.
Only a real Chad could escape from an attack like that.
Command grab. So
that
this is a command
kind
grab
of the base
character.
moveset that the original Ghostface killer has. Let's start talking
That's too
about
cool.
the way you swap into the other two killers.
Whoa.
That was only the first Ghostface.
All right,
Holy
so
shit.
Let's talk
Multiple,
about
huh?
killer swaps. Ghostface does not act alone, usually.
Yeah.
And in the game, the original Ghostface from Woodsboro has recruited 2 members of Kano's Black Dragon. We're going to
Okay.
call them the Black Dragon Enforcer and the Black Dragon Assassin. Now, their
Okay.
identities, they're not anonymous.
Right.
I know who they are. You know who they are. But one of the fun things about Scream is the whodunit aspect.
Yes.
You shouldn't figure out who the killer
That's
is. till
cool
the
they're
third
going with
act
that
reveal.
theme.
So
That
for
is
this
so
stream,
cool.
We're not going to name any names. It's up to you to look at the clues, the Easter eggs, and maybe try to figure it out for yourselves. Argue amongst yourselves, spread your theories.
Yes.
But all 3, we're not going to say here.
Love it.
I think that
So
would
they're
be
all 3
very
somebody
much
we would
against
know
the spirit of
in the
Scream.
MK universe?
So let's go into how killer swapping works.
Okay, so two of them
All right,
are
so
part
there
of the
are
Black
3
Dragon. We know
ways
that.
You can swap your killer.
Yeah,
The
that's
first
crazy.
and most straightforward is his throw. Here's his regular throw. I didn't do anything. I just hit throw.
I believe the trick is we have to
Love the way he
recognize
puts
the
up that knife.
movesets
Now,
to actually
if
know
you
the
hold
pitch.
L1 or L2 when throwing, you will swap killers.
And he has
This
a
is
different
me
knife.
as the Black Dragon Enforcer.
Looks more like a
For
girl.
12 seconds, I'll be the Black Dragon Enforcer,
The Black Dragon
So
Enforcer.
that's the
huh?
guy.
and then he's going to swap out.
Who's the Black Dragon Enforcer?
Or I can hold L2. You can see the red flash and the different knife.
I'm lost too.
And now I'm the Black Dragon Assassin.
Is that Kira right
Every
there?
swap's going to take
Okay,
a bar
so
meter.
there is a girl. Yeah, that's
The other 2
A lot of the
options
chat
are after
saying that's
backstage
Kira.
Pass. So that's the move we talked about. You can hold L1, and he'll come back in
Oh.
as the Black Dragon Enforcer.
that's so
Or you
dope.
can do the other options.
That's
like
cool.
You exit, hold L2, and I'm the Black Dragon Assassin.
Nice.
And then
okay.
lastly is phone call. Same buttons, hold, and instead of doing the attack, they come in as the other killer. You can also do it off the EX version. So I'm gonna hold L1 this whole time. You can see the swap. So one of the fun things is
Wow.
this can be pretty chaotic in gameplay for the opponent. Just like the
Yeah, that's a
movies,
lot of
you're not,
ways to,
you
like,
might not know which one is which unless you're
Gimmicky,
really looking.
Or
cheap.
did he? Did I see the flash?
Can really
Did I-
mix
Right.
up.
It's-
Watching their meters.
So for
probably-
see the
12 seconds, he
cameos.
swaps.
I wonder
now
what
let's
cameos
look
would
when
be
you're
great.
swapped. There's 2 ways to go back to the original Ghostface killer. One is what we've seen, about a 12-second timer. The other is if you're attacked. So
Yeah.
I'm going to throw you. I'm going to become the enforcer, and then you're going to uppercut me. And takes the damage, but does not react, and then the original comes in.
What?
That
Oh,
even means
that's so
you
weird.
can't really be comboed. So
You
for
gotta
example,
time that though so
I'm gonna be the
much.
assassin, and you're gonna do the classic harpoon. You're gonna tell me to get over here. Except I'm not. I'm gonna stay over there, and the original's gonna come back in.
You can't combo him.
But it's similar to like stuff like DBD does also in Dead by
Daylight.
Daylight.
Like you have a shield. Maybe you won't be able to do a combo breaker, but you won't be put in combos because you're not reacting.
Still gonna take a touch of damage though.
Right, but not a full combo. And again, you also have the 12-second countdown. So now let's talk about their moveset when they've swapped.
Real quick, might be nice at the end of a round too if you're almost losing, switching out, and like you have that might be your last effort.
Exactly. Or the opposite, you have a pretty big lead, and you it's kind of like an insurance policy.
Right.
Yeah.
So let's talk about their separate moves, special move sets. And to do that, I'm going to use a training mode option where you can swap, so I don't have to keep going back and forth. But just to be clear, I'm going to be doing a practice reset, and I'll be starting as the Enforcer Assassin, and that's just for the stream. Normally, you
Kano
have
and
to use
Kira
the
is
bar
what the
meter
chat is saying
to,
right now.
Switch. Right. So now you can see.
Yeah,
reset,
which I agree.
And I'm the Black Dragon Enforcer. I got the blue aura. I got the cool big ol' knife, and I'm going to go into his.
That's not a knife.
First thing is he has a new strength. Both extra killers
That's
have
so
one
cool.
new strength.
That mix-up looks
In addition
fire.
to the standard.
That with the
moveset that he
cameo
showed.
extension is
So
gonna be
this is
sick.
2, 1,
That
4.
too with a cameo extension. Oh my
He
god.
also has a
It'd
shoulder
be so
tap.
fun to do.
Not quite full screen. That's kind of the max range. From here.
That with like a Kano
EX
cameo
is
would be
safe on
sick.
block, so it's kind of great to
A
get
bunch
in,
of freaking
check them,
shanking everywhere.
blocking the neutral. Also, a Rekka, a series of 3 special moves,
that's
3
dope.
knives. You can use that for strike
I wonder
throw
if you can
mix-ups.
cancel that first too.
And the EX version allows you to go into
Oh,
combos.
launcher, let's go!
Oh, that's
And
kind
then
of a negative right
lastly,
there.
exit.
He has
ol'
dynamite in
combo
his shoes.
So the Black Dragon Enforcer, to me, is going to be a pretty straightforward combo character. You
Damn,
got combo
that's dope.
extender, you got pressure, just a close melee character that's going to
A
add
huge
Ghostface
negative though,
to
if you're in the middle of the combo and you switch back,
starters.
the combo drops.
Now let's talk about
It
Black
does?
Dragon Assassin. So I'm going to switch to her.
Like if you're mid combo.
this.
Oh, her.
time is
See,
almost
yeah,
over.
it is him, her. Okay,
Oh,
so
combo
Assassin's a
drops.
girl.
That's a
So
negative
there you
right
see
there.
red knife, different design on the knife,
Yeah.
and they have
Cobra and
a knife
Kira,
toss,
guys.
Cobra and
including an
Kira,
air knife
oh.
toss.
I don't know.
Makes sense.
I don't know if
It's very
Cobra's part
quick.
of Black Dragon.
You can also hold it, fake it out. You could do enhanced,
That's so sick.
throw 2. Also, classic Black Dragon,
Oh,
the
fucking
Black
Kano
Dragon
ball.
Cannonball, EX it. You get this great animation. They'll be feeling woozy after that. And then a new string, butterfly knives,
Oh.
swinging wildly. They're crazy. They're a psychopath. And then Nightshade.
So the assassin
which is
has
this,
way cooler
Poison
moves.
Mist. And it's a restand, or if you EX it, it's a straight combo starter. And I think one of the coolest things you can see with like that move is the ability to swap back and forth. Like here, I'm gonna start as the original.
Like a cameo within a
So there you
cameo
go.
within a cameo, especially with
I
your
do
cameo.
backstage pass, turn into assassin,
You get to know a lot of
go
stuff.
into Nightshade, and 3 bars.
Sick.
Really cool combo using 2 different Ghostface.
I don't like that it costs 3 bars,
And then the
but
12
it
seconds.
looks
Bars
cool.
is crazy.
And I'm back. So I think the way that I think of Ghostface is the original Ghostface, the default one, is totally meant to be a complete character that you could just learn and master. And it's pretty
The assassin variation
That's
looks
the-
better for sure than the
and the
blue
Yeah.
one.
assassin and the enforcer,
Looks more
are
like
the
an
top
MK
ones.
character.
And they could add, you saw with the knife toss, a zoning tool. You saw with the Rekkas, a pressure tool.
That throw animation
But
is
what
so
if there was
sick,
a way
bro.
that all 3 could actually attack at once? Wouldn't that be great?
I mean, impossible.
well, let's see
Fatal
the
blow. Full screen fatal blow. Frying pan.
That can is no joke.
Smacked with a pen.
The frying pan is amazing. Yeah, the assassin is a girl, right?
And then, yep.
And the
assassin's a girl.
enforcer is a guy.
And then just
That's
default.
got to be one of the nastiest cuts in the game, I think.
The hand.
That is
Yeah.
Yeah,
hilarious.
the enforcer
So
is good
bad.
too, but
That-
the assassin
Ghostface.
has
That is Ghostface,
combos and
I'm
zoning.
so excited.
So that is dope, by the way. So you get Ghostface, Enforcer, Assassin, Default, the 3, which they were talking about. There's also an animality that was shown, brutality that was shown, some additional gameplay that was shown. my opinion overall, it's a lot of meter burn, but she did say that also that it was going to be a lot of meter, though. You're always going to be constantly looking at your meter. I wonder who's really going to be able to fit well with Ghostface cameo-wise. I cannot wait to really jump in and just try it out. I'm not too sure Ghostface would be my cup of tea to like actually continuously play, but it'll be fun to learn as like a side quest with Ghostface. Ghostface is just too monumental to not want to learn. More monumental than probably since like Freddy, Jason, and now Ghostface. Now I know Leatherface has been in MKX, Alien Predator. I know all that, Terminator and 11, Spawn, but I don't know, man. I think Ghostface goes above all them just because of dialogue alone and just because of just being goofy as hell. That's just who Ghostface is. So I'm excited for this. Right now, it looked okay. So hopefully we can continuously keep rolling. And I'm going to make other different types of content also. I want to really break down more essentials. There was a lot of buffs also and everything, so we really want to get to that. So make sure you drop a comment, thumbs up, man. Drop your thoughts. Let's go ahead and let's get it popping, y'all. It's a MK time, and you know how it goes. I appreciate y'all, man. And y'all let me know y'all's thoughts of what y'all think, what y'all saw. Peace.